I was going to say surprise when it popped up, but then there was like a pop-up thing here. New managing moderators can support your channel in even more ways. No, I don't need a moderator. I'm just sitting on my porch in Charleston, West Virginia, having a nice cold beer. Am I allowed to show beer on, what the hell am I on? Facebook, TikTok? Oh, I'm on YouTube. I haven't been on here in a while. I used to post every day on YouTube. I've done interviews with. Never mind, I won't talk about that. We're going to talk about me being a native Californian, not a Native American Californian, but my birth certificate says Los Angeles County on it. I've moved all over the country. I was in the military for 14 years. Some of the moves I just did because I'm wanting to. But I live in West Virginia now. So, Los Angeles County, born and raised California. And I live in the middle, not the middle. We're kind of towards the west of West Virginia. So we're like West Virginia. Jeremy M. No, I am not in Cali. You're in Orange County. What part? HB, Ventura, Newport. I almost called it the other thing, but then they'd kick me off. YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. No, I'm from Fresno, California. Fountain Valley. Fountain Valley. What's he say in the Sublime song? Y'all got mentioned in the Sublime song. Fountain Valley, Divisadero. I can't remember what he says right now. I'm tired of shit. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning. Went to the local swap meet here. They call it the flea market here on the West Coast. It's a swap meet. We've got epic swap meets on the West Coast. There's some good ones here too, but they're just not the same because of the volume of people. There's just not as many people here, which is awesome. But my dog wants to get up on this chair right here. But it's kind of tough for business. So like we need some more people, just not too many, and we need good people that want to buy houses like this one that are 100 and something years old that need more work than most people want to do to them, and buy those and fix them up. Neighbor behind me just did one. Oh, you work in Newport? Okay. Newport is beautiful. I mean, if you want to see 5 Ferraris a day, go hang out in Newport. It's just the things they're doing to you guys in California. It's fucking insane. I mean, I saw it coming. I saw it coming a long time ago. You could just, it's like the frog in the boiling pot. They just keep turning the heat up on you, keep turning it up until you're like, wait, well, I can't do anything. When I left in 2012, I worked for the 144th Fighter Wing in Fresno, California, Air Force, and a lot of the people on my base were doing the same thing, and it was like Nevada, Texas. Nobody was coming to West Virginia. I know one guy, which actually is really weird because he literally worked in my office with me. Me and this guy have traveled together in the military and worked on missions and shit. And he lives here in West Virginia. Other than that, everybody else went to like Texas, Nevada, Florida. My old best friend, actually, that was the training chief of the fire department, he lives in Florida now. I miss that guy. Wish he'd call me someday, tell me how he's doing. Anyway, everybody was leaving. Oh, Miss R says it's great to see you. It's great to see you too. I just quit doing YouTube a while back because they were just slamming me so much that it was. Oh, and after they demonetized me also, and then I found TikTok, and then I got so much traction on TikTok. I ended up with 207,000 followers. I got hundreds of millions of views. and that was working for me. And it was easier because I could do, throughout my day while I was trying to survive and scrape and struggle and live in a trailer and like something you don't know. I'm not talking about like a double wide. I'm talking about like that trailer over there. It's like an old, like 1999 landscape. Well, it's a car hauler. It's an enclosed car hauler. It's actually a nice ass trailer. But that was my house for about 3 months. Mick Ward, how you doing? How y'all doing? I have not been on here in a while. But then TikTok permanently deleted me, and still getting shadow banned on X. Elon Musk was buying X to make things more free. We could say what we want without being deleted and all that stuff. And I haven't really. I've got some traction on some things that are kind of important, but not like the really important stuff, like the stuff that we've been talking about, or that I've been talking about since 2017. So it's like you can kind of tell if you say the wrong thing, the AI picks up in the algorithm what you're talking about, and then it's like, you saved a kid's life the other day. We're gonna only show 93 people that video, but this other one that you messed up on that doesn't make you look good, we're gonna show 70,000 people. I don't know. I'm not saying X is doing that to me, but do they blast me with DEW still? Uh, that's not this video. This is about me being a native Californian coming to West Virginia and the differences in the cultures, the government, the way things work, the topography, that kind of stuff. So that's not this video right now. Sorry to disappoint you, but we're not going to Dr. Robert Duncan conversations today and all that stuff. Not doing that today. Sorry. So I probably just lost all of my followers because everybody that follows me on here is a targeted individual. Not everybody, but I just figured if I put in the title, Californian moves to West Virginia, maybe something would come up in the algorithm and I would get more views or more people popping up. If you pay for that. Oh, Domenico Alberto. West Virginia is a different kind of place to be. People in West Virginia are good people. So that's like saying all white people are good people, or all black people are good people, or all Mexican people are good people, or vice versa, saying they're all bad or whatever. But I'm going to still agree with you because I've lived all over the United States and I've gone through some crazy stuff to where people have the opportunity to get paid to go after me. And the percentage of people here, man, I shouldn't say that. The percentage of people here, it feels like it's maybe less people, or just the way that they were raised, even if they're in. See, I said I was going to talk about that. It's hard not to. Most of the people here have been through a lot of trauma because of the economic state of the state. There's 3 classes here. The old money mega rich, the middle class that live really well, because if you make like $3,500 a month here, you're solid. If you know how to manage money, you could have a boat. You buy a house for $50,000. Check it out. It's not like a brand new house, but hold off. Oh damn it! I went off on a tangent. I need to go back. But yeah, okay, yeah. The people here. So when I did research on this place before I moved here, because I did that before. I moved from California to Oklahoma, and I just didn't do enough research on the place I was moving. And I was like, oh God, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And then that's when we moved to Arizona, and we lived there for 9 years. Arizona was amazing, but it just turned into like everybody from California that couldn't afford California anymore moved to Arizona, and a whole bunch of other people. And then in the winter we get the snowbirds, and then the cartel was coming in, like El Chapo, buying all the houses on the west side and giving them to politicians for kickbacks and border and all that stuff. And there's a list of those politicians and the homes and the fake deeds and all that stuff. So that's not just like me making shit up. Uh, but it just got out of hand like California. And really did my research. And I learned that through my research, people here love dogs. Like, if you don't love dogs, don't come to West Virginia. If you don't love dogs, you're like one in maybe the whole state. No, I take that back. I take that back. And how can I say this without sounding like a cracker ass cracker? Like my neighbor called me the day because I asked him to get his dog off my lawn after I poured some concrete, so his dog didn't walk through it. Anyway, certain folks don't like dogs in certain neighborhoods and stuff like that. But it's still very like, man, most of the people here just like love the shit out of dogs. They carry treats with them in case they meet a dog to give a dog treat. And they're like, "Can I pet your dog?" Like everybody, kids, adults, everybody. It's like it's the fucking greatest thing. There's like restaurants here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. There are certain places here you can go where they're just like, don't give a shit. They're like, yeah, bring your dog in. We don't care. There's a it's okay. The slogan here is "Wild and Wonderful West Virginia," and it's 100% that. Like people here, it seems like people here are either completely owned or like completely free. Like you do not tell them what to do at all. They do what they want when they want. They go walk barefoot through the holler. Not that everybody lives in a holler walks barefoot. That's a stereotype. I'm talking about like out in the freaking like they'll go. They could do whatever, anything. Survive through World War III, no shoes, get dinner, all that stuff. Um, but but yeah, I guess to just finish answering your question in general, I've lived in California, Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma, Maryland, and Arizona, and I've been to a good majority of the states, and I've been to some different countries. And these are the best people that I've ever met, percentage wise, because they've been through so much trauma. Intentionally, West Virginia got targeted by the federal government because they're survivors here. They're hard to control. They're wild and wonderful. Part of the reason I moved here. Um, they went through the opioid epidemic just as bad as like Maricopa County, where I came from before. Um, so they understand that weapon of mass destruction. Not everybody. Not everybody does, but they'll fucking find out pretty soon. Laura Randolph said, "I like to focus on other things too." Oh yeah, you kind of have to, because if you get completely obsessed with just like, I gotta stop this, I gotta find the people who are doing this, I gotta do this and that, then they steal that part of your life from you. And that's kind of how I've tried to survive, is to like, no matter what, do something for myself, or maybe pretend like for a day that, yeah. Anyway, we're getting back to the topic. Um, so anyway, thanks, Laura Randolph. Johnny B. What up, Johnny B? Says, I live near the Shart Creek. Is that real? You're trolling me. West Virginia almost flooded a couple weeks ago. Is that like a typo, or is that actually the Shart Creek? Because that would be hilarious if it, like shit/fart. So I kind of hope you're trolling me, and I kind of hope you don't. because I hope that's a real place. Candace Katechaman says, "Oh my gosh, Michael, man, missed your content." Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I've been gone for so long on here. I just went to other platforms. I'm on X. I was on TikTok. Like I was saying, I had $207,000 on TikTok, which is interesting that I got deleted right at 207,000 followers, because the whole FISA, Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, Section 702, that's 702 backwards. It's so hard to not go off on a tangent and talk about this stuff. Let's see, Maurice. Do you feel arrived? How's life with the neighbors? Oh, there's still, yeah. I mean, anywhere you go, there's a Department of Homeland. God damn it. It's as far as, yeah. See, I'm getting roped in talking about this shit again. All right. All your questions are about targeting. I'm out. Y'all have a nice night.